is Deepa and this is Divine Tarot by Deepa Sri. Yes, firstly I want to thank you guys for the love that I got on my last video. It resonated a lot to many of you girls and many of them came back to me. Yes, I am really thrilled when my hard work is appreciated obviously, and I'm very happy that so many of you loved the video. Yes. That thought, my lovelies, let's get into the video. So I'm going to use the Soul's Journey. Yes, we are going to start our reading today with this. Yes, this song is just haunting me, okay? Yeah, and I think today I'm going to use it even for my video. Yes, that is head to toe, ride it. We're going round and round playing silly games, and you say slow it down, not right now. Then you make it me and walk away. Oh, let it be known. Hold on, don't go. Touching the teasing me, telling me no. This time I need to feel you riding, right all alone, riding from head to toe, ride it. Let me feel you riding, right all alone, riding from head to toe, ride it. Come let me feel you. I love, in this song, it's obviously, I need not give any introduction by who it is. It's one of my favorite tracks, and this came, I think, when I was a kid, and there is a female version of this that I really love, and it is by, let me just see who's the singer. Yes, it is by, I can never pronounce her name. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. It is by Aziza. Yeah, it's a very nice name. Yes, it's by Aziza, and I have been listening to this song like crazy. Yes, and yeah, there is a line in this that I really love. It is "Come touch my soul." Yes, I really love that line. Yes, yeah. Okay, so let me just quickly give this a shuffle and let's get started, shall we? Yes. Before I get started, that I little bit share about what's happening in my life, because I'm also the divine feminine. Yes, so this time for me, I really like, after Jan 11, I am just waiting for that storm of that 2 months, from after we complete the 111 portal, which is the January 11, and also my best friend Alex's birthday. Yes, so after we complete, like after that is done, I am just eagerly waiting, desperately waiting, when are those 2 months being done? Like, when is it getting over? Like, that's all my energy. Like, that's all my energy. Like, when will this 2 months be done? Yes. And for me, I always spoke about how February is a very painful month in my life. Yes, but sadly that is also the month that I met first time Mr. V, yes, my twin, and yeah, so I a little bit have a happy memory with it. And February is a very painful month for me every year, because I resonate, and I go back in time, exactly 12-13 years ago, when I lost my dad and I lost my grandfather. So this February for me was very tough, because and strangely, this is the time when, on February 16th was when my dad passed away, and February 24th is when my grandfather passed away, and both of them exactly with, our Hindu calendar matched up and came on the exact dates. Yes. Yeah, so for me, I was just waiting and I was just calming myself down. I was not much active even in social media, but when I, did my last video, it was loved so much, and so many of you divine feminines came back to me, so that was a real booster. So yeah, and even so last month I suffered a chest infection, and after that I think January went away in that, and I've really cut short on having a lot of cold items. Yeah, so then this month for me, my periods were very painful. I had a lot of cramps. Yes, so I do not know if it's a common divine feminine energy, but I had a very painful periods, and I was just waiting for it to be over, and I'm still in my cycle. Yes, so I'm just waiting for it to be done, and that was about February. And February every year gives me a moment to think, and I go back in time and I remember everything that happened. And for many people I don't think I've ever announced it on my channel, but my dad knew the day he'll pass away, so he wrote it in his diary, which I didn't have guts to open. I opened that, I think, 5 years later or something like that. Yes. So when I think when I was just about to quit my job in Deloitte, that's when I opened that, and that man wrote the day he'll pass away. He wrote his funeral time. He also wrote when my sister from Russia would come down. Yes. So my sister and all were living at that time in Russia. Yes. So yeah. So all of that. So when you have high psychic powers, you can do that, like, with astrology. Yes. Yeah, but my dad was obviously the king of astrology. So yeah. So yeah. So February is all about, for me, a moment to stay still and think. Yes, think over life. So February is all about that, and I don't think I was even active anywhere. I just wanted to be here in Hyderabad, and we had the yearly ceremonies done for my father and grandfather, and because it also matched the date this time, we just prayed that they are fine. And obviously my dad doesn't have another life, and my because he passed away on a Hindu thing called as Ratha Saptami. Yes, when when God's son is very predominant. Yes, and yeah. So, and my grandfather, who passed away on a full moon. Yes, I think wherever they are, I just pray and um, hope they are very happy, with me. And yeah, so like this, a divine feminine, don't think it's only twin flame journey, because this is also my individualistic journey. And I think that after I lost my dad is when I finally figured out my power. So even before I've done the twin flame journey, I went through a very dark night of soul, and I went through a lot of pain in my life. Yes, so February, I am always waiting for this month to be over. See, we have birthdays and all. I have my closest friends' birthdays in February, so I think it's okay. Yeah. And another thing which I really want to talk about, yes, we divine feminines have to really, really concentrate about the kind of personality we represent. Yes, for example, I really believe in being free spirited. For me, I'm not bounded by culture. I'm not bounded by. I think I have friends all over the world, and I am a multicultural girl. Yes, for me, I just love to make I think that is what I represent. Like, I love understanding other people's culture and all of that. I think that is what I represent. Like, I'm a free spirited girl. I think I'm the only girl that's very least judgmental. Yes. So yeah. So like this, we divine feminines represent a cause. Yes. You cannot just sit and gossip. Yes. You represent a thing. What is it? So like that, I think, even before Twin Flame Journey starts, universe wants you to retrospect. That is why it's called a self-love and a spiritual journey. What do you represent? You're here for a cause. You're here for a cause. And what is that? What is it that you stand by? Yes. Like that, you have to figure out. Yes. Yeah. For me, it happened very naturally, because the reason that I created this channel was that I was not, like, I needed God to tell me that what else was left, and I had no clue that what else need to be left for me to achieve a union or a divine timing. Yes, that's when I created this channel, and I figured out, oh, my soul mission is to share a story, share all these readings with you guys, and I have done it with all of my dedication. Yes, and whoever it is, like, even if it's there for just 10 people, I made sure that it is going out there for the right people. For example, last video, yes, was very, very, very loved, and I'm so happy. Yes, and I'm here to also give you guys more. Yes, more in this reading, which is very important today. So for me, it was tough emotionally, because no matter the time, no matter if so many years passed away, I just wish, and obviously everybody by now know the attachment that I have with my father, and it's a roller coaster ride. Yes, so I always have a very even without the twin flame journey, for me as a person, it's a very tough journey. And yeah, so no matter the time, when you lose one of your parents, especially somebody that you loved a lot, it's very, very, very hard. And So if, like me, any of the divine feminines lost a parent, I know the pain. It's very, very, very hard, even without your twin flame. Yes. So yeah. So on that thought, we are going to talk about, yes, that is the sole reason why I picked this deck today. We are talking about the soul's journey. Like, what do you represent? I think that, off lately, when I retrospect, yes, when I retrospect about, I love this research mode. I think generally Scorpions, do have this research mode. Yes. So, when I sit down and think about all of the qualities that, I and we have, yes, and, just when you're lying on the bed and all of that, and when you have these thoughts, I have understood that, over the time, it is not Mr. V that is the silent guy. Yes, it is me who is the silent one. Like, I have figured this out, because I'll tell you what, whenever I'm around this guy, I think I just don't talk much. Yes, I am a very calm girl. Yes, and that's not my personality. Like, everybody know me as a very bubbly girl that loves to talk and all of that. That is front of the camera. Yes, that's front of the camera. But when you meet me in life, I am a very calm person. Like, I'm a very calm person, and I think it happened to me over the time, and I've understood that, I love silence. I am the silent one in our in our twin flame clan. I am the silent one. It's not Mr. V. And I am something that figured out this year, mainly I think from this 3-4 months, I have understood that, okay, I am the more silent one. And so, but I think I have found peace, and I think I like it. And I would love, in our couple, Mr. V to talk more than me. I would love that, yes. So on that thought, okay, so let's pick up. So what are the qualities which you didn't observe prior, but you observe now? Yes. And whenever I am going through these emotional turmoil moments, I ensure that I take a time out, because I am here. I feel this as a responsibility that I have to come here and convey an energy, even if for some of the people my video may not resonate, but who it resonates, my focus is on that. Yes, there are many of the people who watch my videos regularly, but one particular video or 2-3 videos don't resonate to them. Yes, so then they need not watch that. But whoever it resonates, I feel it as a responsibility that to come here and make a right, clean video, to make the right energy. Yes, to be very blunt. Yes, so on, when I was going through this emotional turmoil, and trust me, it is nothing to do with my twin flame journey. February is a very heavy month for me, and because I lost 2 male in my family, and yeah, and this is the time that I take to little bit calm down, and yeah, so you will see me take this every year, February, no matter if I'm 50 years old, 60 years old. February is a month that I think puts me to ground. Like this, God will always have give you a grounding, yes, reason. So what is your grounding reason? Divine feminine. And I think this is something very individualistic as your own journey. Yes, for me, February is a very, very, very tough month, and I pass through that every single year. Yes, and I think I remember the first time when I went to meet Mr. V is also, I think, February, and I was silent as fuck. I just didn't talk much, and first of all, there was this shocker that I met my twin flame. So yeah, so February is a very calm month, and I don't think I like to talk much to people, and because I just live in my own thoughts. And I've understood that this is something that comes after Kali. It is very predominant. And one thing that I've understood is, for me, it's very important to maintain my energy. Because somebody who come to me for a reading, I have to ensure that I give a proper justice and I give the right energy to these people. Like, I feel responsible to come here and make these videos. Yeah. So even now, I was just shooting for my other content. Yes, for my other channel. And coming to that, this is the time when I also when I made this channel, it was out of the blue, and I wanted to make a channel which is not talking about any. So when I was making this channel, I was like, let me just continue the channel Deepa Sri. But I was like, no, I'm getting a calling to create something new. and I made this channel. Yes, and when I started focusing more on this is when I have lost focus on my other channel, and my other channel was also watched a lot. Yes, and I think I am taking this time out because when I come here, even if it's a 10 day, 15 days later, if I post a video here, I know I'm going to make a solid one in a very, I believe that, more than making like 20 videos which do not have energy than to make a one bang on video, which I know my clan will watch it like 10 times, 15 times. Yes, I'm aware of that. Yes. So, yeah, so I started focusing back on that channel, and I've also started accepting a little bit brand collaborations, which I think I was not doing. Yes, I was not doing when my entire focus was here. I was not doing because I was sad. I was clueless of where my journey is going. I was unaware. And everybody, all of the brands wonder that why did Deepa back out? But they knew that I am making this tarot channel and my focus was here. Even my close friends knew it. Yes. So I think I took this time back to, focus back. Yeah. And I've also, started accepting a lot of brands that are approaching me. And I think that I'm, slowly coming back. And I'm very open about this because, life happens, shit happens, and I went through a turmoil emotionally because I didn't understand that how God wants me to tell my twin flame that you are my twin flame. Yes. And so this is a very, like, I took this time out and I ensured that I, processed it. And in this processing, like, I didn't even like to go out much because I'll tell you, when I was working in Deloitte, I have done it so much, like every day till 3 a.m. party. I think that culture is like that. Yes. And I done it so much that I didn't have the mood. Yes. And one more thing that you have to remember is when your twin and you are in the same city, like for example, me and we are the Hyderabad bonds. So this is our birthplace. Yes. This is our twin birthplace. Yes. And we live here. We both love Hyderabad. People who live and born and brought up in Hyderabad, I love Hyderabad. Like, it's in my core and soul. Yes. And trust me, I also have a little bit of Mumbai touch in me, but still for me Hyderabad is Hyderabad. So when you live in the same city as your twin, yes, sometimes consider it a blessing, because if your twin is elsewhere, it won't affect you as much as it affects you when your twin and you are in the same city. It affects you like crazy. You can literally feel a magnet of a north and a south just pulling each other. That is the intensity. That is the crazy intensity which you have, pulling so bad. Yes. Yeah. So that is something that happens when you live in the same city. Yes. So for me, it was very, very tough. And I think that I have saturated Hyderabad. I have roamed so many. I was in that time where, I was always partying and all of that. And I think I just don't feel like, because for me, I love home life. I love home life in Hyderabad, but I love to go out in other cities because it's fun, because it's new, right? Yeah. So, because me and we are predominantly from Hyderabad, it also has a very high impact on us. Yes, on that thought, I've given you guys a lot of, update on generally. Yes, so it's very high time that you individualistic way figure out what is it. Yes, what is your soul calling. That is exactly the soul's journey, which I figured out and conveyed the energy to you guys without even picking up the cards. So you, divine feminine, what is it? And God wants you to figure this out. For example, even if I didn't have this, even if this was not my soul's mission, I would have still done this, because I know that it is my responsibility to come here. And when I don't make videos, all these girls, they just keep asking me that where is the new video and all of that. But I used to create, I always say that I let energy call out to me. I take my own sweet time. Even if I make one video per month, it is when, energy called out to me, and because I've done it. Yes. And on this channel, it was a, reaching milestones definitely helped out, gave up the boost. And yes, when your hard work is appreciated, obviously, who doesn't like it? Yes. So sit down today, my divine feminines, and just figure out. And trust me, this was not easy. I was judged like crazy. Yes, I was judged every possible way. Every possible way. But I knew that, because I can see a little bit of astrology, I knew that as this so-and-so timeline passes, there will come a time when the people who threw stones at me will actually garland me. Yes, and I think life is like that. It's very up and down. Yeah, like my mom tells me, and so it's very up and down. Today, the people who love you can also hate you tomorrow. Yes, and it can even happen vice versa. Yes, and I always believe in change, and I always believe in second chances. Yes, learn to give second chances. Something is wrong with me today. I'm unable to speak. Yeah, learn to give second chances. Yes, and second chances. I think this journey is about second chances, and I always hear, I always see these readings which talk to me about, will you give me a second chance? Like my DM giving me this signal. And I think I always believe in change, and I always believe in this journey, because universe is involved. If you do something wrong, universe will self bring in the separation. Yes, so I think it's a very, like, universe is a principle in this, between these two students. So I always believe in second chance, and I always believe in change. Even a karmic can change and become a very good person. See, have you seen the movie called Legally Blonde? And that's how Elle Woods and I forgot the other girl's name. So she is, the girlfriend or the fiance of the ex-boyfriend of Elle Woods. But in the last, they kick out this guy, and these both become best friends. Yes. So I think life is all very unpredictable, and we have to, learn to give second chances. We have to believe in change. You have to believe in change. And I think that's very predominant in this journey, because, your divine masculine is doing that. He's changing. And I can very strongly, I think I wouldn't say this in the year 2020, yes, but now 4 years later, I think really Mr. V changed a lot. And in this journey, that point of time, I was very, very unaware. And I think, yes, so I have gone through this phase where I was supremely angry on him. Yes, but I think it died down now. Yes, I just don't, I'll tell you how it feels when you reach the last phase, like when you are in the last phase after Kali, is you have no expectation. You have zero expectation, and hope is there. I think that in any life scenario, hope should never die. Because if hope has died, that's the end. It's like dead end. It's like a graveyard moment. Yeah. So hope should never die, and always keep the hope alive. Yes, but don't have expectation. These are two separate scenarios. Having expectation, like your expectation die down. Yes, I am open to wherever life takes me, because God wants you to be like that. Like, and I'm saying this being a psychic, it's very unpredictable. Yes, you have to let God decide when is your union. Yes, and yes, there are some lucky couples that, like Virat and Anushka, we have to appreciate them, we have to love them. Yes, and they're inspiration. Yes, and I would love for me and we to be inspiration one day. Yes, and I think even without we guys achieving a union, and I don't believe in this, it's a 3D union, because in my heart I already feel like I've achieved a union. And and I can say that from the past 6 months, yes, it didn't happen like many years ago. It happened now, I would say, from the past 6 months, especially I would say from September last year. Yes, so I feel like I've achieved an inner union with Mr. V, and it happened from the past 6 months. Like this, I believe in phases, and I believe time heals everything, because Saturn is the winner, the king of time. And I always believe that change. Yes, always believe in change. Yes, and learn to give second chances. And I was very, very angry in me, but I get it that it is not easy to also be a divine masculine and completely change yourself as your divine feminine. I understand. That is why I made the video of I appreciate his efforts, because I think every DM has their own way of communication. I understand Mr. V's communication, yes, how he talks to me, and it is very unique, yes, because he's a blue aura. Coming to blue aura, because I wore this top. And coming to this top, so in my intro, the purple dress which I wore, right, in the intro, didn't like, it comes and I do the action, right? So it was a very abrupt thing that, when I was celebrating my closest, person and my co-Piscean. By the way, it is his birthday today on March 1st. Yes, so he shot it, and we were at birthday party, and we were enjoying that birthday party. And he's like, Deepa, come on, we have to do this. So I just did that. That is how that intro came. And that brand which top I wore, it is the same brand, another top. So it's very funny because she contacted me, I think 3 years ago, in 2022, I think so, 2021. And she's like, I want you to endorse our products and all of that. And I didn't take, I was like, I really believe in women entrepreneurs. Yes. And I was like, I'm gonna support you. You need not pay me. Yes. And when I did that purple video, yes, the purple intro, which when I posted it on Instagram and all of that, this girl, I think she sold the same dress. Like everybody, brands come back to me wherein they say that, people ask that we want the Deepa Sri's outfit. Yeah. So that girl sold, I think, around 127 of those purple dresses to various people. Yes. So, yeah. So I always believe in women entrepreneurs, and I think these are all the things that you stand by. And this is nothing to God the twin flame journey. You are a divine feminine on your own individualistic journey. What is the thing that you stand by? Yes, like I stand by. I encourage people to dress up. Yes. See, that's a typical Parvati quality. Yes. So very informative video. Yes. Go back, retrospect. What is the quality that actually which you thought is in your twin is actually in depth in you? For me, I always thought that this guy is the silent guy, but I am the silent one. Yes. And mine is what all I come speak here, but and on a individualistic, like if you meet me one on one, I'm actually a very calm person. Yes. And I figured this out not in the past, now. Yes, I like silence. I love connecting with nature. I love sea. If given a chance, I want sea in my backyard. I want to sleep with the waves sound. I love ocean. I love sea. Yes, I am manifesting that year swimming. I learned swimming this year. Yes. On that thought, let's get into the video. Yes. Okay. So bottom of the deck. Yes, we have the card of surrender. Surrender. We're starting with surrender. Yes. I can't release my need to control. Yes. And I'm going to tell you a very funny story. I think today's video is going to be super long. Yes, I'm going to tell you a funny story. For example, you're doing this journey, okay? And then you talk to God. Obviously, all of us talk to God, yes? You talk to God and you're like, I don't even know what this guy is doing. You're not telling me anything. You're not giving me any signs. What the fuck is happening that side? Yeah? And then God bombards you with sign. Okay, fine. I'm going to give you sign. Yes? Consider this talk with God as like between a father and a daughter. And then God bombards you with signs. And then like, what the fuck is this? You're giving me so many signs. What the F is happening? But opposite is happening there. There is all these signs, You're torturing me with signs. And then God stops signs. 2 days, 3 days. Just no sign, okay? You don't even know other side that person is even alive or dead or whatever, yeah? Even minus the telepathy. Okay, there is nothing. There is pin drop silence. And then again you start, trying that where the fuck is sign God, what is this and all that. So, it's so silly we go through this. And I was in this energy in the year 2021. Yes, I think I was in this energy from 2018, 19 very predominantly. 20 and 21 was torture for me. Yes, nobody understood my signs. It was like, I'm in living some alien language in an alien place. Nothing was making sense. Yes. And then I understood that if I do not have signs, it is more torture on me than, if I have signs. Then I'm like, okay, what is the probability ratio of which is more painful? Having signs is more nice. Trust me, if it's pin drop silence, and I've lived like that. Yeah, if it's pin drop silence, I just, I just want a sign where what is happening with this guy. Yeah, and I feel that divine masculine also feel the same way. If I disappear something, this guy goes crazy. Yeah, so surrender. So trust me, having signs right on your face is more nice than pin drop silence. Silence can fuck you, it can kill you. Yes, in this journey especially, because you do not, this is the only way of connection to God. This is only way that angels are talking to you. Signs are very, very, very important, because if you do not have them, you're gone case. Yes, so now I don't get irritated by it, and I sometimes ignore, sometimes don't. It's a mixed feeling, and I feel like it depends on my mood that day. Yes, and yeah, but I see them, I believe in them, I inhale them, I keep it in me. Yes, I do take it. That I'm like, okay, God, so and so is happening. Because whenever I upload, because I make twin flame videos, when I try to upload twin flame content, all of these on my timeline are just bombarded. And trust me, I don't watch anything from my account of tarot. I don't watch anything, but it's bombarded. It's bombarded because I have not watched these channels. I have not subscribed to these channels, but because I make twin flame content, such videos pop up on my screen. Yeah, and I'm like, okay, maybe this guy wants to talk to me so much. Yes, and I feel that energy a lot. Your divine masculine wants to talk to you because you are going through obviously Pisces season. How would love not prevail? How would you not feel his energy? Love. You need to learn love from water signs. Yes, so I think we are specialized in that. Yes, yeah. So yeah, so love, that connection is only through this, because if this is not there, trust me, the pin drop silence will kill you. Yes, so you have a love and hate with signs. You are like always like sometimes irritated, sometimes like it fucks up your mood, sometimes it makes you very happy. But if it is not there, trust me, you'll go mad. So we have this thing, right? But that God, you're showing me all this, but why is the opposite happening? And then when God, you're not telling me anything, what the fuck is going on? So it's a mixed feeling. Yes, so when I have all these and I see tons of messages, tons, and that too not like readings, it is this proper wording, like channeled letters. Like I feel like V is talking to me through them. The channel letters, like proper wording letters. Yes, you'll be shocked at some of the letters that I popped up on my this tarot account. Because when from my other account I watch lot of fashion content. I love organization videos. I love home content. I love I love a lot of I love soap ASMR. I love to watch them. So if I'm very stressed, I love to watch home soap ASMR. I love when they cut. I love that crush, crush, crush. Yeah. So yeah. So figure out that if you didn't have them, it will be very, very tough. Yes. So yeah, let the signs come in. Let God do their job. Let the angels do their job. Yes. And just keep it within you. That I have understood that you need not take screenshots and all of that. And I've also stopped taking screenshots. There was a time I used to take tons of screenshots. I think I just screenshot it in my heart. I screenshot it in my mind. So that my divine feminines you have to practice. Yes. But divine masculine, he's on a different journey. But I'm you for you, girlies. Yes. I'm here for you. Yes. So screenshot it in your heart and mind. You need not tell anybody, you need not show anybody, but if your soul mission is so, you have to. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so we have the card of honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Yes, so exactly. For me, one thing that I do not know why this quality, how did this happen in my journey, but always, 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 always and forever. Yes, I'm keeping you forever and for always. I love this song by Shina Twain. Yes, yeah. So always I knew from the day one, this man is my twin flame, and this man is my destiny. No matter how he behaved, what was the scenario. Yes, guys, I just got a phone call. Okay, so no matter any scenario, no matter any 3D things happening, I always knew this man was my twin flame. I always knew this man was my destiny, no matter how he behaved, even till today, even the rest of my life. and even the rest of my soul. So I think this faith, this honesty, and if entire world was against me, that this man is not, obviously now is not the scenario, it's a changed timeline, but even if the entire world is against me, nothing can stop me from accepting myself, accepting to first, this is an acceptance journey to yourself. What are you feeling? Yes, divine feminine, it's very important. If you're a confused soul, if you do not know what the fuck you want, what is this, you're still like, no, this is shit, and all of this, gone. You're dragging your journey more. I'm not saying it won't happen, but in this journey, time is torture. Ask me, I can tell you how time is a torture. Yes, if you are not, I believe that, and I always still today understood that in my journey, the timeline was because I had a mission. I had to come here, find, somebody has to do this job, right? And I am grateful to God for choosing me. Like me, there must be tons of DF who are psychics. Yes, so they are doing their job. But for me, it was my soul mission. I had to come here, make every scenario, make every video, and connect to you guys. Because if I, there, not there, nothing, but this video lives on. Yes, and I think the access to this I'll give in my future, like my children and everybody. This channel has to go on, and I think that I have understood this responsibility. Yes, and I understood that why God dragged time, and I think that I have the strength in me to face this time drag, and I think that God gave me this strength. Yes, so like this, you divine feminine, and I think because we are approaching March 8, Shivratri, let the entire world be against you. And this has happened to me. Yes, because obviously the celebrity life. Yes, let the entire world be against you, but you believe, you have faith, you have a connection. Yes, my divine masculine did some shitty things, I have done some shitty things, and I think it is okay till you give second chance, till you forgive. Forgiving is also a very huge quality, and it took me a while. In fact, if I have to say 2-3 years to forgive my twin flame, and I have made peace with it. You take time. You take your wish. You may forgive him in 6 months, but I took 2 years. So yeah. So this forgiving, yes, it's okay. We are human. We tend to make error. Yes, and it's a process till you have learned from your mistakes. It's absolutely fine. So you divine feminine, because we are really predominantly talking about the soul's journey, and whoever the person James Van Prague. Yes, this man, who he made this deck, and we tarot readers understand the power of this soul's journey. So you go today and retrospect. Let the entire world be against you. That is exactly stability. This is where your aura comes in place. Yes, the entire world is against me. In fact, I think because my twin is a blue aura. Yes, and trust me, today I was just searching. When I wore this top, I was like, I want to do a blue shadow eye look. Yeah, and I wanted this exact blue. Yeah, the what do you call this? Like this sea blue. This is like sky blue, right? It's a mixture of that pastel blue and all of that. And I was searching, I was searching. I saw this blue in some of my palette, and I was just searching, where is the blue shadow? Where is the blue shadow? And I found it. Actually, I kept it to shoot it for my other channel, because I always give an update about what I'm wearing. Yes, so yeah, I kept it to shoot for my other channel. So I found the blue eyeshadow in I think this is one of the hit palettes. It is the Morphe, and Jaclyn Hill palette. Yes, let me just show you guys. Yeah. So this is the one, and I found the blue, exact blue in this, and I'm like, I found the blue. Finally, I found the blue. Yes. So this is the exact, shout out to Jaclyn Hill for, putting in. I just love her. Yeah. So yeah. So I finally found in this. Okay. So this is where the aura comes in place. I was just searching for this blue. Yes. Where is this blue? Yeah. So, yeah. So this is where aura comes in place. Aura comes in place because you represent this aura and you have to work on it. For example, for me, I am gold aura. I do not know what is gold aura. I do not have any content about it. There is nothing in social media apart from I myself being the content. Yes, and I think it is rare, right? Rare. So rare means you have to dig your own life. You have to pave your own path. And my journey has been like that. I'm like a hermit. Yes, I found my own path. Yeah, with my own lights. Yes. So I know when my dad named me Deepa. Yeah. So I paved my own path, and I think that even if entire world was against me, I knew this man was my twin. And I think there was a point of time, even my twin was confused. Yes, I think his confusion energy was, I would say, in 2021, where he was 50-50. He's like, this girl, is she really? But he always knew I am the one, and I'm talking here about am I the twin flame? Yes, this guy took some time with it, but I understand that he's blue aura. Okay, lot of emotions. Yes, so yeah, so this comes in place. You divine feminine, let the entire world, even if gods come now and tell me that no, this is shit, this man is not a twin flame, I'm like, chuck it, this man is my twin flame. Yeah, and this is the confidence, this is the thing that needs to come. You first have to come to this divine feminine. You have to work on this, and no matter the 3D scenario, I know in some of your cases, like your divine masculines are married, they are battling, yeah, they are in third parties. I understand. Yes, but still you go through. You still have to find this because it will be very tough. Very tough. Your journey would have a drag. Yes. So yeah, so that is the first thing, and that honesty is to yourself. Yes. And I always say that the divine feminine is the one that, pushes this forward, the divine feminine. So if you are wiggly woggly, yeah, then it's going to get like, how are you telling solid? I think the main reason that we believed in this so much, because obviously he's bombarded with science. Yes, he told me that himself. Yes, but I think so much bombardment of science and all, yes, but he knew that if this girl is sure, it is a trust on me, and obviously God himself again showed him and all of that, universe is there, but this trust that I have, I just knew it. And trust me, we are in a field where I meet tons of guys. Yes, obviously through modeling contracts, and because we have a celebrity life, and obviously he meets tons of girls and all of that. It's not easy when you meet so many people, when you have so many friends, when you have so much, because sometimes you're like, maybe I'm dreaming, but I always knew. Yes, obviously now I think that point of time we both used to not even look same, or looking similar. Looking same is also a very big thing in twin flames, mainly coming to obviously Jay Shetty and Radhia. Yeah, so oh my god, they look like brother and sister. So yeah, so and I love that how people now think that me and we look alike, and I think it's happening from past 2 years. Yeah, very very predominantly from 2022, I think so. Yes, so yeah, the first thing that I felt is last month, I think I made a video, a Kia Gulab song, and that I retrospected, and I've seen, oh my god, I look like Vishu. Yeah, and yeah, nice. I think that was the first time that I acknowledged that I look like this guy. Yeah, I'm like a female version and he's my male version. Yes, I think one predominant thing that we have is our nose. Our nose looks same. I've understood this, and obviously we have big eyes, both of us, and obviously the hair. Yes, yeah. Speaking of the hair, yes, it's so hot, but this man is so adamant, arrogant. He doesn't like me cut my hair. Yes, he just don't want me to like not touching this. It's so hot, dude. You have to catch a fan beside me. Also, one more silly and a funny thing. Yes. So this red bear, yeah, it's a red teddy bear that one of my closest, somebody very close to me gifted me on, the teddy bear there. Yeah. And yeah, so it's very close to me, and V doesn't like this. Yes. When I posted this on Instagram, he was so pissed off. Yes. He wants me to throw this teddy away. He don't want this to be seen in the videos. He don't like this. Yes, because always I get this channeling, the take out the teddy, take out the teddy. This teddy is staying, dude. Yeah, make peace with it. Yes, I love this teddy. It is very cute. It's so soft. Yes, I like to hug it. I like it. So make peace with it. Yes, and V is so villainous. Yes, he can make the doggies, ruin it, and he'll be like, the doggies did it. Yeah, I know how this man is. Yes, this is coming in DV house. You better make peace with it. Yes, or you're thrown out 6 months. Yes, this teddy is with me and it is staying. Period. Yeah. Okay. Very predominant orange. Yes. Last video I felt very high orange aura, and trust me, after that I have seen tons of orange, and orange is a very predominant color, and I believe that you orange auras are gonna get a very strong good news. Like I said, yes, it's still intact. Yes. Yeah. So we have the card of change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So I believe that this revolutionary change, I do not know why divine feminine are given this role. For example, if you go by even Shiva, Lord Shiva and Parvati's story, Parvati is the one that stepped out, told him that I am the Sati reincarnated and all of this. Yes, this is the format, this is the way. Yes, it's not a hard and fast rule, but I'm here to just give tips that you divine feminine make peace with your own self first. Let the entire world show you do this. I think this is a God testing. That this person is doing this, your divine masculine is doing this, he is doing this, he's so involved with this karmic and all of this. You will be tested to the core. And even I have been done. I have gone through this. I have tried. It's obviously it's human nature. Yeah, you let time heal you, especially if it's a full moon or something. Oh my god, it's more hectic on you, more tough on you. Yes. Yeah, very predominant change. Oh my god, doubt. I just love how bang on then cards speak to me. Yes. Doubt, I release the need to know all the answers. Exactly. You just accept. First, acceptance, divine feminine is from your side. And because we are stepping into the, we are now in the month of March, which is the number 3, ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter gives stability. So in March, you will see a lot of stability, and you will see universe talking to you, Jupiter mainly talking to you, with giving stability signs, and resolving any doubts or anything you have. Yes. And one more card we have is patience. Oh my god. Yes. So patience is a very important adjective on this journey. Yes. So I accept that everything happens in a divine order. Very strong, very strong adjective in this. And let me tell you, like I thought Mr. V to be dashing, and all the D's to be devilish, to be dashing, to be daring, and I just go for things and all of that. I believe that V has taught me, because of he being a Cancerian. He taught me patience. He taught me calmness. He taught me there is this calmness in this guy that I fell in love with slowly. Yes. So as I'm telling, I'm just blushing. So patience is something that, so there are these mixed qualities that you teach each other. So I learned calmness, I learned patience from Mr. V. Yes. So it's okay. Like I taught all of this to Mr. V. Yes. So yeah. And yeah, so when I met this guy, I knew this guy from so many years. Yes. But when I met first time, I was like, Arey, naam to acha hai iska. I liked it. I like his name. Yes. So yeah, so I love his name, and I like how it rhymes with me. So yeah, so I like that. Yes. So yeah. On that thought, okay, Deepa, calm down. On that thought, let's get into angel answers. Yeah. So yeah, let's see. I'm using this after a very long time. So we have angel answers. Let's check. What is it? Yes. Okay. I have a very predominant energy, but I kept it to the last with my tarot cards because I want you guys to see this. Oh my god, this video's editing is gonna take me forever. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you're ready. Oh my god, wow, nice. So yeah, I think it is all about when do you feel ready. I think I spoke about this in one of my videos, that ask a question. For example, if I want to achieve union with Mr. B, and I now acknowledge and announce I think I didn't do it till now because I didn't. Obviously, the video has to call out to me to tell it. I feel like, especially from 6 months, I think I've achieved inner union with Mr. B. And Mr. B, yeah, first you have to achieve inner union. That's a very important thing. Yes, and inner union has no relation with whether these people are with karmics, whether these people, what is happening there. The 3D scenario, it is inside, from heart to heart, that thread, that soul tie thread, that is that inner union. And I think from 6 months, I think I have achieved patience, calmness. I think this happened to me after Kala Bhairava and the Kali phase. Yes, yeah, you're ready. So, and I spoke about this, that whenever in the past, I know time has been a very big thing in my journey. But if I go by age wise, it's not so late. Yes, but if I go by time wise, how long I've known this year? Yes. So when I think about like, whenever I ask this question, I think I spoke about this in one of my videos, that whenever you ask a question, that do you feel ready, that your twin is ready to achieve a union? And my heart always said, no, I want this to be still, worked upon. I want this to be worked upon. I want that to be worked upon. Including myself, I always thought, no, I think I should learn. For me, in my journey, I think I am very anger. Like, anger was a very predominant thing. So I worked really a lot on that. Yes. And see, anger, I've like cut down 95%. But if someone obviously point out at me, that is standing up for yourself. There is a difference between anger and standing up for yourself. So yeah, so that never should go away. Yes. So yeah, it is now I feel ready. I feel like, yes, I can do, I think staying alone also played a huge role. Yes. When I battled alone, yes, I've understood, that I'm ready. Yes. So did you achieve? In the comments, let me know, or you can, personally WhatsApp me as well. Did you achieve an inner union with your twin? Apart from, first, it has to happen in 5D, right? Inner union. Yeah. Yeah. Like your subconscious state. Did you feel that you achieved inner union with your twin? Yes. Okay. Let me pick one more card. Be assertive. No wonder this is an energy. Yeah. When you are in doubt, let the entire, like, let 99999 people stand there and you're the one here. That still, even if gods come and tell you no is not no, you have to right in the face tell. And I think this channel speaks about that. Never. I know many people who are doing Twinflame Journey because Deepa is doing it. Yeah. So be assertive. Yes. And let me tell you, in now, if I failed my journey, like, yeah, if I failed my journey, like I didn't, we didn't end up marrying, nothing happened, I failed. Yeah, I ended up with somebody else, he ended up with somebody, but still I consider myself a winner, and I don't need this public judgment. I don't need it. I think this came to me like as time progressed. Yes, I made peace with it. I know, if I told my story and if I told so many people that we are twin flames, I think that's self a winning thing. Yes, so like that, be assertive. Divine feminines, I think, because we are stepping into Shivratri and all, and even we do this, right? We give God this timelines, we give God these, a task that you have to do this, then I'll do this, that you have to do that, then I'll do this. Yes, and all that also fade away. And then it will become like God, when you feel it is right, you do it. If you feel this is the best for me, if you feel this is right for me, then you do it. Yes, there is a difference between you do it and if you feel it is right, you do it. Because I feel like God is a universal father. He knows what is right. Because he can foresee things. He's the futuristic, the actual astrologer. The person who wrote your destiny based on your karma. Yes, and karma is a very predominant and an important word this year because it is the year of 2024. It is the year when Saturn is ruling. It is the year when you will see black. Have you seen that all the makeup brands are launching a lot of black eyeshadows? Huda Beauty, yeah, Miss Huda Beauty herself launched a black eyeshadow palette. I wanted to get that, but I got another palette. Yes, it's the Pretty Grunge palette, if I'm not wrong. Yes, so yeah, so you tell me, Are they not following all this? Everything is timelined and done on, like, when the timing is right. Everything is happening on divine timing. Obviously, this is a very predominant word, but every area of your life is actually working on divine timing, because God is considering the right. Apart from your twin flame journey, when God considers that you both marry is when you both marry. That's also divine timing. When God considers that, when God thinks that you both have kids is when you both have kids. Everything is happening according to divine timing. Yes. So on that thought, my lovelies, we're getting into the tarot deck, and I'm going to give you bang on energy. And I think this will be the title of the video. I already know what is the energy. Yes, but I had to speak all of that. Yes. And wait, let me just take out this. Yeah. Okay. Did I take out all the cards? Yes. Okay, so let's see what's the energy. Yes. So I see a 9 of Pentacles. It's below the deck. Yes. So yeah, let me just change it. Yes. Okay, so universe, what's the energy? Okay. Okay, so we have the card of 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords talk about forward motion. So this is universe telling you that there will be swift action, because I'm seeing the be assertive card. Yes. And I think universe is testing your faith. Yes. So be assertive. 6 of Swords is a lot of like forward motion, but I'll tell you, in this 6 of Swords, I'm feeling a chariot energy, because I'll tell you, I have been seeing a lot of chariots. Yes, in Instagram, obviously. And yeah, so 6 of Swords, this is with mixture of chariot and with mixture of Knight of Wand, Knight of Sword. These are the cards that I'm feeling predominantly mix in this. Yes, so we have 6 of Swords, a lot of forward motion, a lot of with assertiveness, with stability, with a lot of pentacle energy. I'm feeling the zodiac Virgo, because in all the pentacles, Virgo is a very stable, very stable one, because it's ruled by Mercury. Yes, and then we have 3 of Swords. Oh my God, yeah. So I think you should not, like I said, you can have, like I always tell people, I have no expectation. But did hope die? No, never. Hope needs to not die. Exactly, this means that hope should always live on. Yes, because hoping is a very, like, you hope things will improve, you hope things will turn positive, you hope things will change, you hope timing will change. So hope is a very, very, very big statement and a big adjective word. So hope should never die. So keep your hope on, but your expectations low. And I remember this time when Mr. B told me once that I have a lot of expectations from him. But he means that I should not have even basic expectation, dude. Yeah, anyway, but I've learned to make peace. And yeah, so yeah, no expectations. Yes, so we follow this. We have hope, but we do not have expectation. I think when you have zero expectation, I got, by the way, I got the card of 2 of Swords. When you have zero expectation, so even a minute thing, a minute gesture, when you get from your divine masculine, it feels so lovable and so nice, right? Feels surprising. Yes. So I think, yeah. So like I said, the statement, hope should always live on, but the expectation should be low. Yes. So yeah, keep your expectation low, but your hope on. Yes. And yeah, we have the card of 8 of Pentacles, and I feel like whatever hard work till now you put in divine feminine, it's finally going to show results, finally going to show fruits. Yes, I am getting the word fruits. Yes, yeah, I love to eat fruits. Then we have Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so there is a swift change of energy. Yes, and one thing that I'm getting very predominantly is that you will push this divine feminine. Yeah, it can be through prayer, it can be through change, through finally being assertive about yourself. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to give you guys the actual energy, which I kept it for the last. Yes. So yeah. So whoever are on third parties, obviously there are very significant karmics in this journey. So the karmic, yes, I know that. Actually, I knew that in the start of the reading itself. Yes. So the karmic has high watch on you, divine feminine. And this is actually the energy which I kept it for the last. I saved it for the last of the video. So it is going to reach out, like if you quit watching the video 15 minutes later, those people will not get this. But you know me, I write my titles. Yes. So the energy, very significantly, that is there is this karmic is having a high watch on you. I think I spoke about this in my 2-3 videos back, yes, and is copying you, yes, has a high watch on you. And I think this energy is what I've felt from a lot of time, and even my co-divine feminines know. The karmic is trying to copy you, and the funny thing is, even the divine masculine knows that the karmic is trying to copy you, divine feminine. Yes. So universe, please give me the cards to convey this energy. Yes. Okay. So we have the card of world, and the first thought that I got with this is like I felt this like camera lens, like I felt like that, like somebody just seeing. Yes. And one more energy which I feel very predominantly, yeah, see, we finally got the Chariot, is the karmic. The karmic caught your divine masculine looking into your pictures. Because I'll tell you what, when I picked this Six of Swords, I suddenly first misread that as Page of Sword. Like I felt it was Page of Sword. So the karmic saw your divine masculine seeing your pictures. Like, she randomly maybe just walked into the room, or maybe if your karmic is at a workplace, the karmic saw. Yes. So I feel like the karmic has seen your divine masculine. This has happened to me, and there are tons of karmics in my stories, but whoever is the one, I think my clan knows it, the green bitch. Yeah. So yeah, the karmic saw your divine masculine adoring and seeing your pictures, divine feminines. Yes, very predominant and very strong sign. I'll tell you how I am so sure of this, because like I said, when I upload videos on this channel, for me, I just upload on this. Okay, I don't watch much content from this. I actually have not subscribed to anything. For me, I watch predominantly from my other channel. Yes. Yeah. So I get these all messages that the karmic is trying to dress up like you, karmic is trying to look like you, karmic is doing this, karmic wants to look sexy like you, karmic feels that you have the best body. I see all these messages and I'm like, why is suddenly all this karmics coming up on my feed? And I'll tell you what, I was in this time obviously where I was like February. I said February is a very tough month for me, and I go through a rude awakening every year. It happens to me every year, no matter the year it is Saturn year, it is Jupiter year, it is Mercury year. For me, it's a rude awakening month. And when we give our when we do this ritual of giving prayers to our elders, for me it's a rude awakening and a tough time that I think always that they should have been with me. Yes. So I think, so one thing that I'm super proud of this year is, because I've hit 100K, and I know my dad is always on me. And when I posted that it is my dad's anniversary, yeah, many of them just replied to me saying that your dad must be super proud. Deepa, you're just you're just doing it right, and all of that feels amazing. Yes. And for my grandfather, I feel that because I have completed Kailasam, and I wanted to keep that man's legacy there. Yes, because my grandfather was a 17-year-old that just left the home and went and served the nation. So that man, yes, I kept the legacy on. Yes, for me, it's a very big thing that I kept my legacy of my grandfather on in that home. So this year, when I was giving on February 24, yes, when we were doing his rituals, it was very important for me. Yes, I was very happy actually that I completed the home. Yes, and my mom was very happy because obviously it's her father. Yes, so yeah, so I was going through this and I felt high stalking of karmic, because I felt the high stalking of karmic is this man is praising me because he tells people that I have the most fashion, like I am a fashion queen, and he likes my personality, obviously all of the physical traits. Yes, he loves my eyes, he loves my hair. I think the first thing that this man told this karmic is I have very good hair. Yeah, and that she evil eyes a lot. Yes, so this is happening even in your story. Yes, and I was off a little bit of social media because it was a very tough month for me, and which I'm happy it got over. Yes, we're on March 1. Yes, and I think that your karmic She was also wondering that where am I, what is going on. And when this karmic thing, when they think that where is this divine feminine and all, the first thing that they get, or the first thought that they get, the karmic thinks that your divine masculine and you are in touch, are talking a lot. Because I feel, even if I didn't get a page of zodiac, I feel that like this karmic is thinking about that. Yes, yeah, exactly. And the karmic is unaware. She's if your karmic is into all of this black magic and all of these tantric practices, I think she's checking with her tantrics that what is it, are they both in touch, are they, it can be a thought in the mind as well, even if they're not checking. But I really predominantly with this eight of swords feel that. So somebody checking a tantric, what is going on, checking a spell worker, that are these both talking to each other, are they in touch? Because I feel like anything when it is going to happen in a union, like the divine masculine feminine having a union, the first, it is the fear of the karmic having this fear of seeing you both together. Yes. So yeah, justice, exactly. Justice is a card of truth, a very strong Libran. Yes. So yeah, I also feel a lot of Gemini today. Yes. So very strong, like what am I saying? I just blanked out. Yeah. So it's her fear, right? The karmic fear, because we have the card of Eight of Swords. The karmic fear is that because we have the card of World as well, that the public, like it's going to come out in open. Wait, where is the card of the World? Yeah, it's going to come out in open, that you both are together. You both, like, I feel that the fear of karmic is to see you both together. The pictures, like I said, I felt like a camera lens. Yeah, pictures. Yeah. And the high priestess, it's like secret. It won't be secret anymore. It will come out in the open. And I'll tell you what, the karmic also knows that it is inevitable. It cannot be stopped. It is going to happen. This union and this marriage and this, I was just, obviously it's the time of Shivratri, right? And I was scrolling through Instagram, and it was mentioned there that 3rd March is the Sagai, is the engagement of Lord Shiva and Parvati. So yes, so this is very predominant to me, because that in Kartik Mas, that is exactly when Diwali is going on, they also do the marriage of Lord Shiva and Parvati. Yes. Yeah. Because Kartik Mas is exactly because I am born in it. Yes. And yeah, Kartik Mas is when predominantly Lord Shiva is worshipped in Kailash. Yes. And during that time, like, they do the wedding of them both again. So when I saw this, that is why December is a very, like, November, December, it goes on for 45 days like that. So November, December are very important months for that Kartik Mas. Yes. So during that time, during Diwali, like, for me that month is very predominant. December is also a very important month in my journey. Yes. Yeah. So that's when I reconnected Ace of Wands. And the karmic also feels that he's sexually more attracted to you. You're more good looking than the karmic. Like, these are all the fears and the thoughts of karmic. I'm very strongly tapping into here. I know this even before I started this video. But I wanted to keep the karmic in the last. Like, the last priority. You are the last thing. Yes. Yeah. So Ace of Wands talks about, I think, that your divine, like how your divine masculine has in his eyes the passion, the fire for you. I think I'm feeling a lot of jealousy. I think when we talk about green aura, the first adjective that comes is jealousy. I was strangely, I came across this video wherein she was talking about randomly about karmic. Obviously, I didn't watch the video and all, but I just clicked it, fast forward, and just shut down the video. Yes. Yeah. So in that, she was referring a karmic, and she was talking, obviously she was conveying the karmic energy, the reader, and she dressed the karmic in green dress with a crow, catching a crow in her hands. Yeah, so it was funny. Yeah, I think that the karmic feels that, a lot of jealousy, like evil eye attack. And I would suggest you, divine feminines, to wear, please, your black tourmaline. Yes, I am wearing one because I feel the attacks of this karmics. Yes, but God is always there to protect you, but you do your part. Yes. So I'm feeling a black tourmaline energy, and I think black tourmaline is a very significant crystal this year because it's a year of Saturn. Yeah. So the fear of this is March 3rd. I heard, saw this post. Wait, let me just show you. In my phone is, March 3rd, like I saw this. It is the Sagai. Yeah. So guy, you know, with the blue, and that too this blue, this blue, not the royal blue. Yeah. And one more you know, thing that I've seen is every idol is blue. Every idol, be it Krishna, Vishnu, be it you know, Lord Shiva, everyone are blue idols. Yeah. Yeah. So third March is Sagai. Yeah. Yeah. So I saw this and I'm like, okay, the fear of this karmic is the Sagai. Obviously, in our culture, we start with engagement. Even in Western culture, it starts with engagement, right? Like the proposal ring and all of that. So this karmic fears that. But I'll tell you one funny thing. It has to, and she has to see her fear manifest. No. Ace of Pentacles, a commitment. Yes, she has to see this with her eyes. Like God will ensure, Saturn will ensure, and you know the name of this tarot deck, one of the brilliant tarot decks. Yes, if you're a tarot card reader, I would suggest you to invest in this. It is a modern witch tarot. Yes, and I can see here someone with this. This is the magician card in this deck. Yes, so I know that, you know, very strongly this is the energy that this karmic has to witness her fear of, if your twin is married to the karmic, it has to fall apart and she has to see, and she can't do anything. Trust me, no spells, nothing. It's a barrier, it's a protection, it's an angel wing protection of God. Like the barrier, the entire battalion of angels will protect this relationship. I think that the live example of this is Anushka and Virat. Yes, so she has to, there is no choice because she has done everything, and yeah, so she has to witness this, and I think that is her rude awakening. Yes, on that thought, my lovelies, this video is super long. It's going to take me forever to, you know, edit this, but I hoping that when this will be live, I'm sure it's going to be tomorrow, because you know, the new software that I have downloaded, it takes forever. Yeah, it is not exporting in MP4, it's exporting in MOV. Yes, and that is a very larger files. Yes, so yeah, and that thought, my lovelies, love to my teddy bear. Yes. Yeah, on that thought, my lovelies, we hates this teddy bear. Yeah, I'm sorry dude, it is staying. I just love this teddy. It is softy, softy, softy. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, on that thought, and one more energy which I'm very predominantly, obviously I forgot to say, is cleanse your life. Yes, your social medias, and stop running from your social medias, but then just let it be, and you know, clean it. Like I've just, you know, removed some of the followers, I unfollowed some people. Yes, and I have cleansed my space. I have, you know, bought a lot of new makeup, which like all of the brands that are working, and wow, I am very, very touchwood, very lucky, and you know, finally, you know, living my passion. And I think, you know, I have done it all. I've also worked in you know, Big Four company, Deloitte. Yes, so I think I have my leg in everything. Yes, and yeah, so I'm cleansing my space. I'm taking out all that is expired and donating my old clothes and all of that. Cleanse your space. You'll feel amazing. You'll feel wonderful. Yes, because it's all that is, you know, you boost up your Venus. When you clean your room, keep your things neat, it is you're boosting your Venus. On that thought, my lovelies, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for all the love that I get, love and support that I get on this channel. Until then, this is Deepa bidding a bye. Mwah. Bye guys.